Once again, we thank our sponsors who help us put this show on the air, the Comfort Inn of downtown Denver. With their fabulous location, stunning atmosphere, and free breakfast, their special Metro State rate of $79 is hard to beat. And of course, Dex. Dex is your most complete, up-to-date source for information in the book and online at dexknows.com. The Roadrunner Review is part of a bigger entity called the Metro State Broadcast Network, the MSBN as we like to call it. It was created so that we could live webcast a majority of the sporting events here on campus. We produced every single home basketball game last year, and we showed them live over the internet so that families, friends, and fans could stay close with the Roadrunners even if they couldn't make it out to the games. So we are back for year 2 of the MSBN, and here's the broadcast schedule for the fall sports seasons. For all you volleyball fans out there, we will be broadcasting every single home game on the B2 networks. From the Colorado Premier Challenge at the start of the season, to the highly anticipated matchup with powerhouse Nebraska Kearney, all the way to the RMAC playoffs if Metro can earn a #1 seed to host the event. On to men's and women's soccer, where we will be broadcasting 3 games from each team. Weather could affect these broadcasts, so check back with the website in case a game is postponed due to inclement weather. Also, if Metro State can host their RMAC postseason tournaments, then the Metro State Broadcast Network will be there to bring you all the playoff excitement as we follow the Roadrunners toward a conference title. You can always check the broadcast schedule along with the times and dates at gometrostate.com. You can also check on player bios, air times and dates for the Roadrunner Review, and for video highlights of games and interviews from all the sports here at Metro State. We're coming right back. 5 segments down, 1 more to go. You know, I have spent many years on the sidelines covering sports here at Metro State, and I have seen so many great student athletes come and go. And you know, that is why alumni games are one of my favorite traditions here at Metro State. We get to see former student athletes return to the field or court where they once shined. Well, on August 29th, a few former soccer greats returned to Auraria Field to see if they still had what it took to be a college star athlete. Soccer greats from Metro's storied past returned to Auraria Field to bring what they had left in the tank against the 2010 Roadrunners. The women's team had their work cut out for them as legends Kira Sharp, Katie Kilby, Becca Mays, and Nicole Cito stepped back onto the pitch where they once made history.
It's fun. It's always fun to come back and try to beat out the newbies in there and stuff, but they're a good team. They're a very good team, but it's always fun to come back and play.
It's actually kind of fun, you know. It's not as serious since we're not in season. You get to have a little more fun on the field, I think. I actually kind of like this side better.
The game got a little testy at times, but no matter the playing field, the nature of competition always brought out the best in every team that graced these fields.
Yeah, we're competitive people. I mean, it's just for fun, but I mean, when you've played for this long and at this level, it's never just fun. So we do what we can.
Cito made her mark at Metro as an All-American defender. Now her little sister Brittany mans the back line to continue on the tradition of great Roadrunner defense.
It's awesome. I'm glad to see her happy now, and it's nice to have her where I was and keep the Cito legacy rolling.
The men's side featured plenty of former greats, and they reunited with their teammates to show the current team a thing or two.
We want to come give them a game so that they're prepared to go into the season ready. So it's up to us to bring our stuff. Today
it's a little different. You're not in shape anymore as you're used to, but it's fun. It's nice to see the younger guys come up and kind of compete a little bit, so it's fun. Different but fun.
Alumni games are a time to reflect on the good old days, a time to catch up with old friends, and a time to remember why we only do this once a year.
Hey man, it's a blast. You know, I wish at the end we started to play the last 10 minutes. We kept the ball a little. We created some chances. So maybe next year we'll get a game in beforehand and be ready for the guys. I'm in heaven when I play soccer. It's very peaceful. So I miss it more than anything in the world, man. So you know, this is my one game I played in 6 months. So it's a great joy. I was yesterday all excited about it. So it's awesome.
Instead of the top plays, we have the top 5 players to watch for in the fall sports season, and it's brought to you by Miller Coors. Number 5 comes from cross country, where Senya Flores returns to improve on her sophomore campaign. In the RMAC Championship, the junior placed 8th overall, running the 6K in a time of 23 minutes and 33 seconds. She earned second team All-Conference and expect her to shine even brighter in 2010. On to number 4, where Nicole Renko anchors the top-rated defense for the women's soccer team. In 09, she played a huge part in holding opponents to only 150 shots on goal, the best by far in the RMAC. She's a senior now, and she'll want to get this team back to the Final Four. Number 3 also comes from women's soccer, as senior Madison McWilliams will have to step up her scoring after the departure of Becca Mays and Jen Thomas. She has the ability to find the back of the net after scoring 23 goals in her first 3 years. Volleyball star Bree Morley ranks in at number 2. She finished the 2009 campaign as the RMAC's leader in kills, the most valuable player in the RMAC tournament, and earned numerous awards such as RMAC All-First Team, Daktronics First Team All-Central Region, and American Volleyball Coaches Association's Third Team All-American. For the 2010 season, the RMAC has tabbed her as the preseason Player of the Year. And finally, the top player to watch for in the fall sports season is men's soccer stud Stephen Emery. The senior was the conference's Player of the Year in 2009 after scoring 11 goals and assisting on 7 others. He also earned Daktronics Central Region Player of the Year and Daktronics Second Team All-American. Expect the RMAC's preseason Player of the Year to be the main component that leads the 2010 runners back to the NCAA tournament. Those are the top 5 players to watch for this fall, and it is brought to you by Miller Coors. Miller Coors wants everyone to remember to drink responsibly. There are a couple of news and notes we need to bring you, Roadrunner fans. First, Metro mascot Rowdy got a makeover in the offseason. He's bulked up a bit and will be back to man the sidelines at the sporting events this season. Also, the cross-country season is almost upon us, and the regional rankings have our men's team in the 5th spot, and on the women's side, they're ranked 8th in the poll. Their season starts on September 11th in Colorado Springs at the UCCS Rustbuster Meet. And finally, happy birthday, Metro State. The school is 45 years old this year, and President Stephen Jordan has plenty planned for the celebration. The signature event is the Plain and Fancy Ball. That will be held September 25th at Invesco Field at Mile High. For more information on the event, visit www.mscd.edu/Plain and Fancy. That wraps it up for the first Roadrunner review of the season. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to check us out next month for more high-flying Metro State action. For the Roadrunner review, I'm Eric Lansing.